gonna take that bucket.
Good luck out there, buddy.
Thank you. Shake a leg. This guy? He throw 96? That's because he knows you hit fastballs.
Good day. Good morning. Welcome to my house. Our house, actually.
Wow, baby, what pop? What pop?
Tíramela. Mira, está en televisión. Tíramela, báilalo, báilalo, báilalo. There we go.
My name is Colin Jones, and I'm a clubhouse assistant and also the team bat boy. When I was a college kid, I would come back for the summers, and I started as an usher here at Fenway, and I did that for 4 years. Kind of did the progression from usher to intern to clubby, and now clubby and bat boy. What goes on literally every day. It's Kike all the time. There's 6 clubbies, we've got 6 clubbies in there, and we show up, 7, 8, sometimes 9 hours before game time. The first thing I do is I go downstairs, and I'm in charge of the batting cage and kind of the organization of that, and keeping the helmets straight and the bats, making sure they're there and everything's ready for the players, and the batting gloves and everything in the cage.
Yeah, I got you. I'll keep my eye out for it. This isn't it?
Yeah, it's like that, exactly like that.
Okay.
From the night before, I take the catcher's gear, which is usually fairly stinky and sweaty, and spray it down with some deodorizer and kind of scrub it and make sure that's all good to go. I gotta wash my hands after some of these guys' catcher's gear because it is disgusting. A little odor eliminator. Guess they're not actually using any of this tonight, but we've had a few of the games where we wore the yellow uniforms, and when we choose to do that, we're basically swapping out a large amount of uniforms or equipment for, new color, new stuff. Where it falls on my shoulders is back in storage, we've had, the helmet, the City Connect helmets, the baby blue helmets that we've used previously, and when I find out those are coming out, we swap out all the helmets, make sure every guy has the right size. It's not just pulling all the helmets off the shelf and putting them in. It's, we've got these new guys, 1, 2, 3, they don't have helmets, we need to get their sizes, kind of make sure they're all set. The rest of the guys I gotta get new helmets for. From there, kind of the middle of the day, we go to BP.
I'm gonna take that bucket.
Good luck out there, buddy.
Thank you. Shake a leg.
We go out and stand in center field, help shag, and make sure that there's not a bunch of balls laying out in the outfield for guys to trip on.
Here we go, here we go. Pick it up. The real question is which of these guys are gonna try to make me look the worst? Money's on Pavetta.
Ragging on you last night?
Do you know her?
Yeah, that's my mom.
No.
Yes. She's like, give me a ball.
Yeah, so.
Make your mom proud.
Yes! Hey, that was your mom?
That was my mom, yeah.
I wish I'd known that.
That's like, Mom,
Who was she?
going down ragging our guys.
Is she with friends?
With her friends, yeah.
They were really nice, they were funny. Man, I wish I'd known, man.
Too annoying to you.
Could have signed a game ball and thrown it right to her.
Yeah. She would have loved that, put it on the mantle.
That's so funny, man. It's one of the nicest guys right there, Walker. That's real hustle. Let's see if I can do this. Let's see if I can do it. That's pretty good right there. Not bad for a bat boy. Had it, baby. And that's a wrap. That's BP.
I come back in, eat dinner, and that's when I start setting up for the game.
Hey.
All the helmets, all the bats, make sure all the pine tar, rosin, all the on-deck stuff that the guys need and use is all there.
Holy, we're mic'd up, baby! How did I know that was coming? How did I know? One more. We got pine tar. That it? Alrighty.
And throw on my uniform and head back to the dugout.
Ernie.
At the beginning of every game, I get a list of guys that the authenticators want to keep.
Devers, Bogarts, Verdugo, Martinez, Casas, Hernandez, and McClung.
2 through 8.
2 through 8.
Okay.
With Baltimore.
And that's it, and we head out for game time.
Go, Richie. Baby Reese. Push it.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
No, they aren't new. I'm just wearing them for the first time today.
Hey, don't change just because you have a mic.
Oh, no. I wear these in the clubhouse. These are the clubhouse shoes, but they're getting their debut in the spotlight. Oh, Poppy. How you doing, man? Good to see you too, bro. Chad. How you doing? You good on balls? You need anything?
All good, thank you. Yeah.
Whenever you need water, let me know. I'll get you guys every 3 innings or so, all right? All right, baby.
People that sit around me or sit behind me at the end of the game will be like, oh man, I had no idea how hard you worked or how much you ran or how much you had to kind of pay attention to and do. Being at this level in Major League Baseball, it's all about the players, it's all about the team. They're there to win, we're there to win. So my job is to kind of command the flow of the game and make sure that there's nothing tripping that up.
Is there one? There should be.
Just be a rock.
Oh, I didn't realize it was broken. This one ripped open.
As the home bat boy, I'm in charge of not only obviously my team's, the Red Sox bats and kind of their gear and stuff, but it's also the baseballs, the game balls that get used during the game.
Ernie? Long time no see. Here you go.
Hey, thank you very much, sir.
Middle 5. 5th. No, 5th inning. 5th inning. 5th inning. Full bag in the middle of the 5th. We got pretty low pretty quick. Thank you. That's the Tristan ball, yeah.
Duty calls, look at you.
Duty calls.
Cool thing that not a lot of people realize is every home plate umpire holds a different amount of baseballs in their pouch. They'll usually tell me at the beginning of the game, hey, I hold 6. When I get down to 2, I'll hold up a 3 or 4. Usually if he holds 6, he gets down to 2, he'll hold up a 3, meaning I'll have 4 ready for him so that when a ball goes out of play, next pitch, I can run 4 out to him and he's got a full pouch.
You got it.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. You got it. You're welcome. You're welcome. Welcome. You're welcome.
Hey, Daniel, break out the fresh kicks.
Like this?
One of our guys gets a hit. Nowadays, they all wear these Evo shields and shin pads and and everything. They've got it all. So they obviously can't run with them. So part of my job is they get a hit, and I run to whatever base they're at and collect all their stuff and run it back into the dugout.
Hey, baby Doogie.
Oh, let's go.
Let's go.
Every player has backup bats. They all have 20 or 30 bats. They've got a ton of bats, but each one has their select game bats, and I keep their backup with me every time they get up. So Rafi gets up, I've got Rafi's backup bat ready to go. JD on deck, I've got JD's ready to go. There's a lot going on. Sometimes it all happens at once, so I've got to figure out, all right, what am I going to do first? I got to prioritize, order of importance.
Oh, baby. Hey, all right. What's up, guys?
How we doing, babe?
Do you like those seeds?
How you doing, Colin?
They're pretty. One more?
They were very good. I had a.
Yeah, some they're kind of like kettle corn. They're a little addicting.
Dude,
Sweet.
I'm in. You got an extra bag?
Good in yellow.
Thanks, man. Next time I come out with water, a couple innings, I'll bring you some seeds.
What's going on over here?
Hey, we're just talking. You want sunflower seeds?
About you still being able to hit home runs.
We're talking about his tight pants.
I like it.
Fill your pockets, but I'll come every other half. I don't mind the run. I need the exercise,
My first time here, my dad came. He's like, I can't wait to hear Sweet Caroline. They're still singing it. Denver sets a homer. The place is up.
That's perfect. That's perfect.
Part of my favorite thing of being in this clubhouse is my interaction with the players and kind of relationships that I form with players.
Let's go, baby.
Especially being a kid from Boston. It's just kind of a really cool experience, and you get those pinch yourself times where you're like, I've formed relationships with these guys, and a lot of those guys are amazing, amazing people.
When I saw it going down, I'm like, oh, babe, you gotta run.
Man, I don't care if we're wearing yellow next week, you're wearing those tight pants.
That shit is gonna be tight.
This guy? He throws 96? That's because he knows you hit fastballs. That's why he throws 96 to you, because if he throws 93, it's out of here. Come on, Doogie. There. go, baby. What pop? What pop? That's that dad strength, baby. Wrap around that pole. What was that? Was that 290? Was that 290? That's a home run in one ballpark. Huh? What's that? Oh yeah, this park loves you. Don't change. Yeah, sure. You want a bat boy?
Born and raised here, 26 years old. I was a huge Red Sox fan. I used to be a kid. I do my best to give out as many baseballs as I can. And I remember what it was like being on that side of the net. So I do everything in my power to make as many kids happy as possible.
Here you go, guys. Yeah, you can take it, take it.
And I come from a very big baseball family, and I never thought that I'd be in the position I'm in now. Never in a million years did I think I'd be on the field in full uniform helping these guys do what they do best every night. I like to think that we help this team, you know, towards their goal of hopefully another ring soon.
Good day. Good morning. Welcome to my house, our house actually. I'm Alex Cora, manager of the Boston Red Sox. We drop out the kids, you missed that part. Yeah, that's the biggest challenge. And then I usually come here, grab the coffee, go, and then I work out, and then 3 miles, like intervals, you know, Zoom calls with everybody, off-season meetings. Half of the organization is in the West Coast, 4 hours apart. So like last night around 11, I had to text Chaim. I say, hey, I'm going to sleep. He's like, oh, I forgot. So it's a busy time right now. It is what it is, right? We keep it very simple here. This is the living room. We actually use it as a classroom. We got a few things for the boys, but this is where we do homeworks. We split it up. One is over there, one is here with me. Kind of like where we usually hang out as a family. As you can see, there's a lot of stuff for the boys. Their favorite toy right now is this cash register. This one right here, they got it for Christmas last year. Cool story. There was a morning, one of the kids got up, and Angelica's like, we gotta go, we gotta go. And he's like, I don't wanna go to school. And Angelica's like, well, you like math, you know, and you gotta keep getting better. He's like, that's why I got the cash register. So it's very good for us, but at the same time, it's giving us problems. I think what I do as a manager is hard. It's hard enough, but this is harder. To take care of kids, you know, hacerlo crecer de la manera correcta y todo eso, that's very hard. It's very hard, and it's 2 of them. So you recognize how important Angelica is in our lives, you know, how tough she really is, and you try not to mess it up. You know, over the weekends, we got people coming over, so we just hang out. We got the pool, obviously. You know, for us, you know, around this time, it's still 85 degrees, so we take advantage of that part. We got a bunch of people here that they're really good friends. So, for example, for the World Series, it was either here or at Lewis's house right down the street, or at Norman's house right down the street, and go there and watch games and hang out with the families, you know. Last week, it was Angelica's birthday, so we rented this party bus, and we went through the east side of the island, bar hopping, and we ended up in Rio Grande. We went to this restaurant, Don Pepe, which is really good, and had lunch, and karaoke is kind of like the new thing for the group. So we keep it very family-oriented. On Fridays, we go to my mom's house. On Saturdays, Angelica's mom comes down. So there's a lot of people here. There's always action here, which is great. You know, the boys deserve that. Angelica deserves that, the help. And from my end, I just try to stay away and don't mess it up. I don't need too many things to get me going, you know, like excited or pushing me to be good with the Red Sox, but I think this is a cool place to just a reminder of who we are or what we've done throughout the years. Scott Boras gave me this. Then this is basically all the teams I play for. We got the Dodgers, we got the Red Sox, the Indians, the Mets. We got my brother and Clemente. And then obviously this one is a cool one. You know, I think most of the guys, they have this one. You can see Jackie hitting the homer in Houston, JD hitting a homer in Houston, Raf in Houston. This is the coolest picture ever. I actually got 500 hits in the big leagues. I got this baseball. This is a good one. I think we clinch the East, and somebody from El Nuevo Dia, the newspaper from here, went over there to interview me, and he says, I came here to win a World Series, which is a great reminder of what we're trying to accomplish on a yearly basis. When I got the job after the press conference, so yeah, it's super cool, super cool. There's a lot of stuff that we're doing on a daily basis. We're having our off-season meetings with players just to be ready for the first day in Fort Myers. I know a lot of people are talking about the off-season, one of the biggest off-seasons in the history of the Red Sox. I don't see it that way. I think, yeah, we struggle, we finished last, but if you look at how that happened, yeah, we're far, but we're very close to accomplish what we want to do. Oh shoot, Dustin Pedroia. Yeah. What's going on, brother?
What are you doing, working out?
Actually, I got Red Sox Productions in my patio here asking me questions about next year. You want to join us? Nope. I'll talk to you later, brother. Bye. Oh, yeah. Right now, let's go around Caguas, you know, so you can see a few of the things that we have. It's a pretty cool town because it's a valley. You got all this stuff here, but you still have the mountains, you know, and but everything is convenient, everything is close, you know, and then we're close to the metropolitan area, San Juan. You know, we're 20 minutes away, 25 minutes away from the water, so I fly to Boston whenever they need me. The last time I was there, I was there for 24 hours, literally. You know, flew in, got in at 10, Fenway at 11, went to Fenway, was there till 5 or 6, and then had dinner with Camila at night, and then flew back at 6 in the morning. This is home, you know, this is home. This is where I grew up. This is where I learned how to play baseball, became a man, have my family here, have a lot of friends, and one of the things that we do really good as a society o como país, we try to help people out. Fundaciones sin fines de lucro. Raul Rodriguez, who owns Caguas, he helped us in 2018 when we came here before the season started with all the supplies for the people around here after Maria. The thank yous were genuine, the kisses were real, and you know, el calor que te da la gente fue de verdad, and it's a one in a lifetime experience. Both of them, right? The celebration, but when we came here to help. So every hurricane season, you got to be ready, and you see stuff that, you know, people don't live in their lifetimes, and we live it every year. Our project there, you know, what we did with the water system and the pumping system, it actually helped the community throughout this last one. You know, they had you know, clean water throughout, while other communities didn't have it. So our little project, it really helped us out. So this one right here, up here to the right, is the church that my mom attends. It's the First Baptist Church of Caguas. So this is where my mom comes to church, you know, every Sunday. This is where we grew up. Like, this is our elementary school. My mom worked at this school early in her career, and then she went to the high school. Her office was right there in room number 6. So one thing for sure, if you were in trouble, boom, you met my mom. So, dímelo, ¿estás bien? Alex, Cora, ¿qué pasó?
Hola, qué bueno verte.
Aquí trayendo una gente de Boston ahí que quieren ver. Sí, 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 sí. Gusto en verte.
Qué bueno verte, papá.
Ya tú sabes, fajado aquí. Gracias, nos vemos por ahí. So yeah, all these people, they know mom, they know us, since we were kids. So obviously they see you like your neighbor, you know, el chiquito que nació aquí, especially in Caguas. You know, I played here in a Little League chapter when I was 5, 6. You know, so they don't see me as the manager, they see me as Alex. You know, the Winter Bowl team, you see it right there. That's me right there. They put it up. Yeah. Tíramela, mira, está en televisión. Tíramela, báilalo, báilalo, báilalo. There we go. He's always like in the parades and whatever. He's always around, yeah. Tíratelo, tíratelo. Like these guys, they're here today and they're in the school part of it, you know, like it's every other day. It's kind of like interesting, right? ¿Qué es la que hay, bro? ¿Todo bien? They do a good job. Correa came out of here. Carlos, yeah. I do believe being bilingual is an advantage, obviously, in society, you know, business-wise, educational-wise, in sports. It's something that I take a lot of pride, you know. My conversations with Rafi Devers is the same one with Nick Fivetta. I don't need a third person to translate what I'm trying to tell the players, and it's an advantage. You know, I think it makes us better. ¿Y qué caballo? Bajado aquí. Por allá anda. Sí, cogiendo frío. Aquí dando la promoción a la academia para que no digan. Allá está el Ignacio, ¿verdad?
Mira, Ale, este es sobrino de Joel Pérez.
Ah, sí, coño. Bonito como ellos. ¿Estás bien? So they got their stuff, you know, to do a little work. The passion that we have for our teams in Boston, you know, from the Revolution to the Patriots to the Celtics to the Bruins to all the professional sports, you know, even college sports, you know, we're very passionate about it, and I enjoy that. You know, it reminds me a lot about here. I think it's a fun place to work, and hopefully I can do it as long as we want, our family wants. As a manager, it's interesting because throughout the season, a lot of people were texting me, "Are you okay? Are you okay?" I'm like, "I'm fine. This part of it, right? It's not going to be perfect." And I learned through the process. I learned to deal with adversity, but to be in the situation we were in, especially the last month, it was very different than other years. You know, there was a lot of meetings, a lot of, you know, conversations with players, with front office people, with the people that are on the day in and day out operation, just to make it better. And for us, make it better, it started in September, and hopefully we can carry on during the off season and be ready for opening day next year.